in the Magic Kingdom, magic never gone. Got our Mickey ears on, won't go to bed. We're Disney Insomniacs, enough's been said. Wandering Main Street with dreams so bright, Cinderella's castle glowing in the night. Pirate ship sails and rockets in the sky. We're chasing Tinkerbell, those fireflies. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. But we're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. Teacups spinning, hearts a whirl, it's a small land after all around the world. Haunted Mansion gives us chills at 3. We're ghost hunters now, come and see. Got no sleep, but we're feeling fine, 'cause we're living in this Disney time. Every night it's a new parade with fireworks and magic we'll never trade. Sleeping at the castle gates, dancing with our dreams so late. Mickey, Minnie, Donald too, we're Disney bound till the sunrise blue. We're Disney bound till the sunrise blue.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome in here. Doug, wow, got all those on. Good Lord. All the widgets came back. I don't know what the heck happened. Got widgets everywhere. There we go. There's a widget up here. At least there looks. Well, screw that up. Hold on. I got to fix this thing because that's going to drive me nuts. How are you, Doug?
Fantastic.
Yeah? Things are
I get
good?
3 more days off, then hell begins.
Nice. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, I guess you're ready to go back to school and get things going, get these kids in education.
I am. I'm ready to get back. I've loafed long enough. Plus,
Loafed long
Mel-
enough.
Melinda goes to work every day, and there's a list laying on the island, and I do
Okay.
more work at home than I do when I'm actually at work.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, welcome in, buddy. We're going to hang out, talk some stuff, have some fun, all that good kind of stuff. I'm excited to do this here tonight. Let's say hello to the chat real quick. Debbie Burnfeld, hello. Fredder, hello. 671. Welcome in. Vicky Gillespie, hello. Miss Rogers is in with no pants on. Lamont Gray, hello. Stacky, hello. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Park Hopper Choppers. Dude, I had the best Park Hopper Chopper. This thing was just so nice. Probably
Did you
the
have
best.
Did you have the new one?
Yeah, and it was probably the best overall just comfort trip. And things didn't hurt on my body that for the first time. It was a great vehicle.
Well,
And
isn't this your first? Isn't this your first trip with the new
the new
the
legs
new
helped.
lumber?
Yeah, the new legs helped, and they sat in a good location. This chop, it was just a good vehicle. Service was excellent from Park Hopper Choppers. Again, if you're going down there, they're your people to call. There's nobody else. I don't want to hear about any other name.
Yep.
They're your people you should call. Absolutely.
Yep. I
Lamont's
agree.
Gray, hello.
I'm gonna be hitting them up for November.
Nice. And hello, Monterey Molly's here. There it is. I feel better now. Insomniacs Assemble. That's I always like that when we started that a long time ago. Jonathan Chong, hello. Welcome in. Dropping down here, Debbie Thunert is here. Hello, Debbie. Welcome in tonight. Mr. Thibodeau, hello, Jason. Good to see you. Keith Winter, hello. Welcome. Cricket Fox, hello. Welcome in from the other side of the earth. Thank you for joining. How am I awake? I don't know how I'm awake. I am. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. I love how you guys coordinate your outfits with your show's background. Well, Doug's background's purple. Cruise and
It's
theme
not
park guide. Hello, Sierra. Welcome in.
blue.
Miss Julie McCallan. Hello. Welcome in. Allison A. Hello. Karen Sanders. Hello. Welcome in. Kicking down here. Christopher S. Chris S. Hello. Welcome in. Whenever I'm doing these hellos, I feel like Ron Burgundy talking to Baxter. Hello, Baxter. That's how I always feel as I'm doing it here. So good to see everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. It's gonna be, hello, Gloria. Welcome in. It's gonna be more of a relaxed. There's an emu in my face. Here.
And Doug.
There you go. Does that make things better?
It does.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a relaxed show tonight, and talk about just the parks and Disney. And I didn't have a chance to put the full throttle show together. Obviously running and gunning this weekend, and literally ran off the plane into the cab into this office. Told Preston set up the computer, do this, leave everything else. So everything else is over there, piled up, and suitcases and everything. And we're on the watch for 38. Yeah, we had some trolls that were removed. Trolls don't watch anything. I could care less about trolls. During football, there we had a lot of trolls come in. So we
When you came into the stream, I could have sworn I heard like the taxi squealing tires. He was leaving.
he was not happy that he got a speeding ticket. Let me tell you, he was not happy at all. That I was like, dude, I got to get home. I got to get home. This is very important to me. Can you push it? And no, he missed it.
Busted.
Nick Carcio, hello, welcome in. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a ticket. And I'm thinking, yeah, you're getting a ticket because that light went off for 100% sure. So, Neil, hello, welcome in, Neil. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it took us longer than I wanted to get home, but we did get home. We originally had here's the great thing. We originally had the 10 o'clock flight, which would have been going now. And I looked, and that flight has been delayed right now. And the thing about that is, if you delay out too late, they can just cancel that last flight. And that's what Preston and I were worried about, because down there you don't want to get stuck. And, he's like, it's okay. We could go to the Halloween party again. I'm like, are you paying for the Halloween party? Because I'm not. Yeah, it's always okay when he's got access to my checkbook. I said to him while we were in the park the other day, I said, by the way, how are you paying for all these snacks? He goes, oh, I've got your card. I've had it the whole time. Like, so Pete, I'm going to get my mom to subscribe so you can reach 30K. As long as she's going to watch the content, Nick, that would be awesome. Yeah, and we love people that are going to subscribe and watch for sure. We'll get there regardless.
Nitro Neil.
Nitro Neil is in the house.
You got to hang out with Nitro Neil.
I did. I can't wait to see that shirt on him that he won. I think it'll be a good looking shirt on him. And he won the Paris shirt, the one. Nice. Really nice shirt. And but yeah, it was great to hang out with him and Alyssa for a little bit. We got a little bit of time. We got quality time with people. Movie Mania Nick is back in. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that stream in just a few minutes. We got quality time with people this time, like Chris and Mary. I got some time with them to sit and talk for a few minutes and just share some feelings, some sentiment. Give them a hug. That was great. I got quality time with Walt. I didn't get a lot of time with Walt, but he came and hung out with me today. Steve was over with Preston and I 3 of the days. I was really surprised to see Steve that much, because he's got a busy thing. But yeah, he was over and doing that. And I got to hang out with Kelly and Ivone today for about an hour, which was great to see Kelly and hang with him and just talk. He and I had some serious chats we were talking about, but that was it was good, and got to tell him and Walt and everybody else that I saw there loved him. I made a point of telling people this time, hey, love you. Hey, love you. I want people to know that they matter, because you just don't know when you might not get that chance to tell somebody that they're important to you. So
No, absolutely, absolutely.
we also got to see Neil and Alyssa. We also got to see Sierra for a little bit at the party and say hello with her, which was great. We got hello, Dean. Welcome in. Dean, I don't have any turkey legs, and I don't even have my own legs on, so I'm sorry. Um, we got to talk with April from A Bouncing Journey, and her and our guest for next week's Triple C show. Nice work, pal.
Nice
Uh,
work, Pat.
Jim and Dawn hung out with us for a little bit and walked around the parks with us for a little bit, so that was
I
awesome.
met Jim. I met Jim in summer. We went to be in Napoli together.
Hmm.
I did not get the pleasure of meeting Dawn.
Very nice lady, very nice lady, and we had a good time walking around with them and doing. Baker was with us for a good portion of time. We did some pin trading together and did some stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, it was good. It was good to see Chris and hang out with him. And yeah, I hear
What was his costume for the Halloween party?
he didn't have one. He was just dressed as
Oh,
Chris.
he didn't wear one?
No,
Okay.
he was
It
just
was
dressed as
too
Chris.
hot.
It was
It was
very
too
hot, but
hot.
there was a lot of people that were dressing.
Oh, were
Um,
they? They were both at, okay. You know what? There were so many people there, Molly. I didn't get to talk to everybody. It's a Tron meetup.
Today is the 17th, and we do not have Debbie. We do not have Mel's birthday. Park Hoppers just put in there Disney connections or Main Street Treat dash Mel. Can you please put that in the document? Because we do not have that in the document, and we would have passed that by had PHC not let us know that. So could you please do that, Jeff Condon? Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. That's good that you got
Jeff,
to
that
hang out with
sucked
him.
sometimes.
Jen says Doug, Jim, and Dawn were at the Tron meetup. They were. The unexpected, we're having a meetup in Tron, and we didn't know we were having a meetup. People just kept
And that's
coming.
why I said there were so many people there that, you know, I, I remember seeing Jim,
Hmm.
but I guess I just didn't get introduced to Dawn. If that could, I
I
mean, there
can't.
was what, 40
I don't know. I
people
don't know.
there.
I don't remember if Dawn was there. I think she came later in the day. You know, I think that I think it was later in the day. But once Debbie gets that loaded and taken care of for us, we'll update that. We are excited about ours coming up. I hope that you guys, if you're anywhere in the area, if you're going to be down there for Night of Hope, I could sit and listen to him play Christmas music all night long.
That sounds familiar.
It is Neil. It is Neil doing his version of that. We are going to be December the 13th. It's a or is that right? December the 13th. Do I have the right day right there? I'm tired,
Yes.
so let me just double check. I am very tired tonight. My mind is spinning a little bit. December the 13th at the Springs. I don't know where yet. December the 13th at the Springs. We are getting together for a meetup. There will be a good, I've had a lot of people, at least 20 plus people already tell me we will be over there and say hello at that meetup. So I hope that you're planning, if you're coming the Night of Hope, come over, hang out a little bit for a couple hours, say hello, get to meet some people in the community that you might not have met, and then go home and gussy yourself up and get over to Night of Hope and support that. I hope everybody is spending a little bit of cash on Night of Hope. This stupid thing's gonna come up for a minute. Get that off of there. Um, Night of Hope, where's that at? Let me pull that up. Um, Overlays. I have to think where everything is. I took a couple days off and it all goes away by the wayside. We'll talk about John a little bit. Magical Night of Hope. December the 13th, 6 o'clock. Tickets are available. They're already selling. VIP packages and regular tickets are available. It is a very special night of the year. Incredible music, amazing people. They're going for 100K this year. I hope they get it. I'd love to see them get that 6-digit mark of raising money for kids in need. And this is a very, very valuable charity right there. So please make sure you check it out.
can I speak on that for a minute?
Absolutely, please.
It's amazing watching how that has transformed.
Uh-huh.
All starting in Donna's living room, and now it is a huge uh, production at Give Kids the World Village, and Give Kids the World Village loves it. It helps so many families out. It actually allows people to come and see what it's all about. Now, those of us who volunteer there, we actually get to see that firsthand, and we get to see the smile on the kids' faces. And folks, it's not hard to get in with Give Kids the World Village and become a volunteer. And if everybody would just take one day out of their vacation to go over there and volunteer for 3 hours, because that's all you do is 3 or 4 hour shifts.
Yep.
They would never need. I could show you the calendar right now, because when you get added on as a volunteer, you get the calendar. I can show you the days that they still need 20 people here or 10
Yeah.
people on the day, and it sucks because I'm so far away. If I lived down there, I would do it a lot more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a
But
great thing.
if you can't volunteer, if you can't do it, this is a great way to help. Donating to Corey and everybody else who's involved. Um, I think it's what, $6,000 per family it costs to bring them there for a week.
I think it's up close to 7 now, Doug.
Is it up to 7 now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is because I remember last year, Corey, they did just like over 80,000. They did 81 or 82. Steve and I were talking today, and I remember Corey saying to me when they were at like real close to 80 that they really would love to get up to 12 that they could help, but they were somewhere close to 11. So that makes sense
Yep.
right about the number, but it is a spectacular fact. Do you know where the Osborne lights ended up? Yes, they ended up right over there.
Yep.
They ended up over at Give Kids the
Yeah.
World. That's where they're at. So I think that I
Yep.
do think that is a great thing, right? That is a fantastic thing, PHC. So all right, let's highlight this for a minute because it's we're not doing the full gamut tonight, but we are gonna cover as much as we can with Doug and I here. So let's go over and do this. It is birthday time, Douglas. Birthday time.
It's
Hello,
still
Kate
my birthday.
Oodalali
It's
Lane.
still my birthday month.
It is still your birthday month. You
Can I
were.
show you? Can I show you a gift I got today?
Did you get a gift?
I got to get. I'll show it after we do this.
No, hold. Let's go up to the gift real quick. Very nice.
It is a
Very,
shoulder bag, and on the back, Donald Duck number
very
one.
nice. Who did you get that gift from? That's very
Uh,
nice.
Belinda ordered this for me from Amazon.
Wow. You must have been a
Yes,
really good boy for Belinda to order that for you.
I have been a good boy this summer.
Very nice.
So I wanted something a little smaller that if I wasn't taking like all my streaming equipment or anything,
Mm-hmm.
just to have something smaller to throw like a battery pack in, or
I love that.
so.
It'll match your
It
new
will match
T-shirt.
my new shirt. Yes, it will.
That's right. You got a
Jen
great
got,
T-shirt.
Jen got me a new Donald Duck shirt.
Yep.
Something about it's best like when you don't wear pants or something.
It's a good Donald Duck. It was a great shirt. It's a great
It
shirt. It's
is.
gonna look good on you. Gonna look good on you. Um, I should also tell you something. I'm going to publicly announce this. There's only a couple people that know this right now. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I do this right.
You're pregnant.
Doug, are you ready?
Yeah.
I rope dropped a pin store today.
Oh my God.
Hello. How are you? Just got here. We rope dropped Frontier Pin Store today. Preston and I. So there's that. Just figured I'd let you know. Get it out of the way before you heard it on the internet. And we got some decent pins.
Yeah, what did you have to roll out for that?
We were out of the room at 7:00 for that.
No, I mean,
What'd
what
you
you
say?
have to?
I was afraid you might throw something.
No, because you idiots got me into this pin trading now.
Well, here's the cool thing when we
I'm sitting
did
there
it.
watching all you guys streaming, and I'm like, every time you go up the pin board, I'm looking. I'm like, no, Donald.
So
I'm like,
the new second wave of those Disney Mickey pins don't come out for another 2 weeks.
yes.
Preston got 3 of them today off the boards because they were starting to put them out.
Oh
So
wow.
he was really excited. Yeah, it was. You know what? It was. I had fun doing that with him. Letting him be excited. I had so much fun that
Okay.
he doesn't even know. But hey, Park Bros, welcome in, Lawrence. I bought him one of those bags that go over your shoulder that are clear that you can see your pins
Mm-hmm.
in it for trading. I bought him one of those. I got it on Amazon. There was a pin place that was selling them that was expensive, and I'm like, I think I can find that cheaper on Amazon. Another good thing I did today because I'm usually just the opposite.
That could be my pin bag.
There you go. There you go. So I went and found one on Amazon for him, and it's not the name brand, but I don't care. It's going to work just fine. So
Nice.
yeah. So we're gonna do that. I,
It's Belinda's cleaning out her bag from the meetup. And she comes in. She goes, I guess I'm a pin collector now. Look at all the stinking pins I got.
we did take care. I mean, we did take care of people with those bags. We really did.
Those meetup pins were absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
And
I was
I'm
very proud.
actually just thinking of showing them tomorrow morning on Coffee Talk, if that's okay.
No, it's absolutely okay.
Right.
We worked. Jen and I worked on the clear ones that we did, which were the ones for the thing, and then we worked on the bowling ones, which everybody loved that got them for bowling, and then
I didn't know you had to
Mark went
peel
and
the
came.
blue film off.
Yeah, peel the blue film off. It makes it look nice and real. It's to protect them. So there, Jen just put that in. My God, you two are thinking of the same thing. Jen
I
just put that in the chat. And then of
was like,
course Mark came
I
in and
said,
did an amazing pin.
yes. Oh, that pin. Wow.
Yep. So now we there's a couple people that I've reached out to that I still got to chat with one or two, but we're taking care of a couple people. So Mr. If I gave you a call and asked you to call me, please give me a call so I can get stuff lined up now that I'm back in time. All right, let's go back over here. Birthdays. Douglas, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Today is Disney Connections Mel, the 17th. Okay. The 19th is Reed Gibson. Reed comes into the chat quite a bit, supports a lot of Disney creators. He's a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Corby Sinclair is the 22nd. Corby Sinclair, she's a Bills fan. Nobody's perfect. But
No.
it's their birthdays, and we're going to celebrate them with.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all
Good dancing.
that you need. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
It's good dancing, Doug.
I do have one birthday to add.
Oh, yeah? Ooh.
There's one on the 23rd.
Nah, we can skip that one.
Nah. Folks, Mr. Pete McDevitt, this guy over here, he's going to be 29 on the 23rd.
What were you saying? It's nothing's coming through. Not, I can't hear you. Well, that's not nice language to use. Oh.
Pete McDevitt, birthday 23rd.
Oh, damn it. Anyway, so great birthdays this week. Mel, Reed, and
Oh,
Corby.
look.
Awesome.
Debbie already put it in chat. Don't you delete that comment. Don't you do that. I'm going to call Jen. You want me to call her?
Anyway,
That's what I thought.
Yoo-hoo, welcome in.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
also Yvonne's birthday.
It is. Oh, that's right. We need to put that. Debbie, that needs to be on that scorebook, please. Ivone's birthday. She's the 23rd as well. Hello.
There you go.
Don't you dare
Shut up, Doug.
delete any comments. Don't you dare.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Shut up, Doug.
Love you, Doug.
Is
You
it
are a wonderful person that everybody loves, and we are going to celebrate. And that's the bottom line, because Molly316 said so. Goodbye.
not playing that soundbite? I'm not scared. I'm not playing the soundbite.
You better play that soundbite.
I'm not playing the soundbite.
You better.
I'm not playing the soundbite. Holding my ground.
Holding your ground.
I'm holding.
Play this. Stacey Rogers said play the soundbite.
Oh, I'm absolutely not playing a soundbite now, just because of Stacey Rogers. Here.
I would never put a banana in my mouth.
I didn't mean to play that one. I was trying to play this one. I was trying to play this one.
I don't believe nuts should be in a lot of things.
Or
Funny-
this one. Hold on.
And then I'm team sausage.
Yes.
She is. Funny story about Kelsey Elizabeth.
Thank you for subscribing, Fernando.
Kelsey Elizabeth was at the Iowa State Fair.
Yes.
She ate a whole bunch of stuff she should not have eaten. She texted me and Jen yesterday, I am so sick.
Oh my word.
So she went out this morning for like IV fluids, and then she bought a whole bunch of things to detox her body.
Oh my God. Unreal. I knew that phone call was coming.
Well, you deserved it.
Other topics. Just keep going to other topics.
On a good topic, though.
Yes, on a good topic.
You saw Lily, and
I did see Lily
Lily beat the crap out of you,
again.
and she had a wonderful sign. It was amazing. She's riding around Magic Kingdom with this sign on it.
Yeah.
Folks, they just dropped a video tonight on
Lily
that.
did?
Yes,
On the
her
sign.
showing up to beat the garbage out of you. So check that out. It was a great video. I was dying of laughter.
Wait a minute. Is it Allison's A's birthday on the 23rd too? I'm also on the 23rd. Allison A is also on the 23rd. So happy birthday to Allison A. Debbie, you need to get please put Ivone in from Myers and the Mouse, please, on the 23rd. Wow, that's multiple people.
You need to play the song again for Allison.
Okay, I'll do that.
Happy birthday, let your dreams take the lead. With stardust and laughter and all that you need.
Yeah, I like the dancing we do is pretty irrelevant but poignant in the background.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. Yeah, she had a great sign. Mickey had signed the sign. Jen says, I didn't know that. I didn't see that Mickey autographed the sign. I was too busy laughing at the fact that she had this sign with Doug's picture on it and everything. And then she kept whacking me. And every time she hit me, you didn't hear her. She was going, "That's from Doug. That's from Doug. That's from Doug. That's from Doug." Every time.
Here.
Can we get that? Or send it to me and I'll pull it up on the screen. There it is, right there. It is signed by Mickey Mouse. I'll be doggone. I missed that. Doug made me
No,
do it.
they got it done. They got it done after they saw you.
Oh, okay. No, I missed that.
Yeah, you'll see that in the video.
Jen, can we
They
grab that?
actually,
Can we grab that
actually
link?
had Mickey Mouse sign it.
I love it. Let's grab that link and let's drop that in there. For they're amazing people. You know, I went into I asked Preston when we were staying. I was like, "Do we have any more of our gift cards?" And he's like, "No, Dad. I used them all for food." He all of a sudden he's an eating machine. I like the old Preston that barely ate anything and hardly cost me a thing. This one doesn't stop eating.
Yeah, he would eat like the little things of macaroni and cheese.
He just keeps eating. He doesn't eat big. His the way that they coaches are telling him is to eat more, but eat over multiple things, not eat all at one heavy thing. So that's what he's doing. But we didn't have anything. Thank you, Jen. Let's pin that. Let me do that real quick. If it'll let me pin. I'm pinning this to the top, everybody. Open that up and give it a watch later or give it a watch. Help them out. They're good people. Forgot where it was. Yeah, I said to
And if
Preston.
you watch it, leave a comment on there that Doug is right. Pete deserved it.
No, we don't need that comment. Forgot where it was. Oh, so we didn't have. Hello, Tina Marie's place. Welcome in, Tina. We didn't. Tina's in her new place, so well, congratulations, Tina. Congratulations.
Don't
The
pull any fire items.
we didn't have any more gift cards, so I just said, Preston, I said, hey, I've got a bunch of tens in that one section that I keep for traveling for tipping riders and stuff. Welcome in, Matthew Walter. Thank you for joining. I said, give me two of those tens. And I told Lily, I said, take this. This is your first live super chat for you. Go get a pin. Because I know she loves pins. And she got a Constance one, which I know is her favorite. So that just made me happy. You know, it was seeing her smile. That was great.
Yes, Debbie.
What
To
is
your
that?
question, yes, Yvonne is on the 23rd.
Yes, the 23rd. Thank you for getting that in. I vote and also Allison A. So we need both of them in there. It looks like Allison was removed. So if you could please get both of them in there.
Well, Allison said hers was in October after all that.
Oh, okay. Hers is in October. All right. Well, make sure she's on there. Make sure she's on.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I was doing this. Pete, what happened to the onion rings last night? Preston ate them. Preston ate the onion rings. I did not take his food. Those onion rings were smelling so good as I was holding that tray last night. I actually bought a sandwich last night to eat. And oh, you're okay, Allison. We just want to make sure everybody out there is taken care of because we are grateful for everybody that comes over here and is part of our community. We want you to be
The
here. We
onion,
want you to know that
the,
you're wanted here as part of
the
our family.
onion rings at the Yard House were pretty darn good.
Oh, they were very good. They were very good. These were good. I mean, these were Disney ones, but it was good. I actually bought a sandwich last night to eat, and when I got done our stream and we were done, and we were done chatting backstage for a few minutes, then I had to um, Beam and Temperature, give me a call if you want. I can give you a call if you want. Okay. Let me see what Jeff wants. Let me see. Jeff must want something.
Oh, let's get Jeff on the phone.
Um,
Is
I went.
Preston still mad about his chicken tenders?
He was grumpy about it, but I bought this sandwich, and I was hungry. I was starving before we did the streams, and I did the streams, and then we chatted, and then I had to go fix some of the things for the Triple C show. I'll call Jeff in a minute. And by time 2:30 came along, I was like quarter to 3. I was like, I got to get up in 3 hours. I didn't even eat the sandwich. I ended up wasting food. I was so mad. I hate wasting food. We couldn't take it with us to the, over, in the heat of the morning over to the parks. I'm like, fudge. And we were checking out. So I left a note. I left it in there with a note for the maid that said, hey, this was never touched if you want some free lunch. Um, so anyway, also real quick before I call Jeff, how about Triple C's with Nick tonight? Another great show.
Fantastic.
Show number 98 already is coming up on 500 views, 80 plus people watching it.
Yeah, it was a great show. Molly and uh, Sammy did a great job, and
Mm-hmm.
and you know they're I don't want to say it, but it seemed to be better than a lot of other shows because
They did a great job. Molly
there
crushed
was
the.
something missing.
You know what's great is when you can see the shows getting better and things, and I sat back as a fan. I told her this. I sat back as a fan on the plane as we were trying to get here. Um, when she hit that opening, and I'm thinking of everything that we do with the opening in my head, and she's just bang, 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 knocking it, knocking it, knocking it. And then to transition over to Sammy was great. And just bringing Nick in and the quick interaction with Nick, she did a great job. And it's not easy to do that and have your storyboard and manage your storyboard when you're trying to run the show plus handle being part of the storyboard show. That takes a ton, you know. And I thought they handled it awesome. I thought we got to know Nick a little bit better. There was things that Nick told that I didn't know about him that I
Yeah,
thought were really cool. And he's been around this community a long time,
he
So
was.
it was really cool to see that. Next
You
week
know,
will
the
be
best part of it
what's that? What's the best part of it?
when Jen kicked you back out.
Like I was worried about her bringing Paul on. I thought for sure Paul was coming on. That's the whole reason I had that. I heard her say at the beginning of the show, and we're going to bring Paul Engel in, and I said what? And I was pushing that driver in that taxi to get me home because I was going to stop it, but she was in charge tonight. She had the override key, so
Yep.
thank God. I was worried. I thought for sure Paul was getting in, so have to keep him out of there. So,
Yeah.
but
Call Jeff before he gets calls.
before he gets what?
Before he gets any calls.
Oh, those kind of calls. Yes, you were in charge and you did a great job.
What's up, Pete?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, good. How we doing, Doug?
Doug, he wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Jeff?
Good, good. So I just wanted to touch base real quick here. We have a mutual friend who packed up her whole family and left New York and moved out my way.
Is it Stacy Rogers?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Uh,
First initial is T.
First,
Last name is Marie's place.
okay.
Tom.
Tom.
I have a new neighbor who is literally about 4 miles up the road from me.
Oh,
So I'm
God.
wondering, anybody know a good home security company?
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. That's that.
Well,
That is something.
Blink. I use Blink.
Use Blake. So, well, hey, you got some, you guys can, I guess, we could do the meetup in Boston now because, you guys are already up there. So,
I
All right.
I think
just wanted to test
Jeff's
that.
occupation is going to get a little bit more busy now.
here's
You know, it
here's
was bad enough when she was visiting out here, staying at a local hotel in a town where I work. We somehow got fire alarms pulled every night she was there.
yeah. Monroe Molly says you guys can come to the meetup all the time now. You guys can drive down together. You can be in the, you know. Um,
What could go wrong? Good idea, Pete.
well, hey, here's the thing. I think you're,
Good idea.
I think the alarms going off are going to go up. I think she's, once a week gonna, have you come by and just kind of you'll be her own parade, fire trucks. So, well,
I gotta run. I'll talk to you later.
hey,
Guys.
I'll call you tomorrow to chat.
All right, good.
See
All
you,
right,
Jeff.
bye. That was funny.
Do you know any good home security systems?
Wow. You'll just come down and pull
Oh,
the. She's just going to pull the alarm anyway.
yeah,
There you
see,
go. There you
she
go.
just admitted it.
So that'd be fun. That's nice that people live close. I don't live that close to anybody really now. I mean, Paul and Stephanie are 45 minutes away, and Jeanette's like an hour and a half.
I'm 3.5.
You're 3.5. Jen's 7. So the question is, was he joking about that? That is a good. Oh my God, that's hysterical. That's good stuff. So, all right, we got that in. Let me fix that.
ADT, Simply Safe, etc.
Oh boy, Stacy Rogers is 3 hours for me, but she will not come out unless we will reward her with Funko Pops. You have to put up a trail of Funko Pops, and then she'll come. That's what I did the first year for the meetup. I put out a trail of Funko Pops, and there she was.
Cool.
So, you're an hour and a half from me. You're not allowed to drive down anymore. That's what I heard. Karen said you guys are starting to look for stuff. You're getting ready to go shopping. Ryan Rowe is only an hour from Jen. That's your closest one, I think, Jen, isn't it? Ryan Rowe. I know
I'm
Debbie
about,
Thunert has family up there, but
I'm about 2.5 from Jen.
about 2.5 from me.
Jen.
From Jen? Okay.
3.5 to you, 2.5 to Jen.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it seems so far that everybody's away, people are away, but this world has shrunk with social media.
Absolutely.
There's people, people getting together having meetups. Walt's got 2 meetups coming up. You know, we had our meetup. There's people that I used to get together for lunch a long time ago with Paul and Angela, and don't do that anymore, unfortunately. But um, you know, there's all kind of things you can get together. You could get together and just have a group dinner. You could get together and go to a fair. Kelsey could have people out in Iowa at her fair out there. You could go
Oh
to the
my God.
beach. Or something like that. You could do stuff like that. You get together and do all kinds of stuff.
She
Yes.
was like caressing sheep.
She was doing what? Excuse me.
She was caressing sheep.
Okay.
Caressing.
I'm not sure. I wanted to pontificate on that because I'm worried about the phone
That's,
ringing.
that's what she was doing.
Oh boy. Kelsey
Look,
has pig and sheep
yes,
friends.
yep, and she saw the largest cow in the state of Iowa.
What?
Yeah. And needless to say, she did not take a pic. She took a picture of this cow, and she zoomed in on something.
Yep. Nope. What was made of butter? The cow?
No, they had deep fried butter.
Oh my God. Deep.
Sticks of butter that were deep fried, breaded and deep fried.
I know Jen would love that. I could not do butter
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Pete, I've
Look,
never
she
even
did.
met Karen in person when I go to pick up her for the D&T meetup. Then 5 months ago later to your first meetup, we go everywhere together. You do. You guys are great friends. That's awesome. I
That's
could not
see.
do sticks of butter.
No, I couldn't do that. I could do the deep fried Twinkies or Oreos.
Oh, that would be interesting. Rob says he's 9-hour flight from all of us. I love that. I love that. Well, I know Kate and Karen are gonna. They already said they're gonna go try to help us out. Again, I gave them props at the meetup. What they did to help out for the meetup was spectacular and very
It
grateful.
was
And
a big help.
for those who are inquiring, because I have had people asking, yes, we are already. If you come across stuff, if you go to Disney, go to a retail store that's selling something half price, that's good quality stuff, like we got in this year's bags, and you want to get that, make your donation and spend less and be able to donate to the event, you will be on the list for recognition and send it to me. I have crates that are empty right now that I'd love to get stuff going into them. And, it was because of the community working together that we were able to do what we did last year. And I would love to do that again. So, let's see. Squeezing Debbie into luggage. Nope. A Mars bar deep fried. Oof. That's different. Freeze a stick
Oh,
of butter and shred it into ground beef for burgers. You and your cardiologist will thank me. Oh my God. You might have just given Jen ideas. I can see that happening.
That's fantastic. In
You know,
fact, I'm doing burgers tomorrow. I'll do that.
everybody's got their thing that they like. It's nothing wrong with it. Hello, Jill. Welcome in. Just finished
Oh,
your steak dinner.
I heard that's how what is it? Culver's?
Culver's.
I think yeah, that's how they make their butter burgers. All
What
the
in
meat.
the heck am I looking at?
How did she send it? That's the large. This is the butter cow. Yeah, that's the butter cow.
That's incredible that that's all made from butter. But then
And then
again, look at what they
the
do with
pic
chocolate. This doesn't surprise me.
the picture before it, Pete, is
Can I
the
show this? Am I okay to show this, Jen?
yeah.
Okay, I just want to ask permission. You know,
Did
I'll
you see
show
the
everybody.
pig? Did you see the picture of the pig?
Hold on, I'll get to that. I'm sending this over to my computer.
Pig is huge
As
in
I'll bring it
many
on here and
ways than
show everybody. Did I see the
the
pig?
butter cow.
Is that a pig?
It was a that's a pig laying down.
Holy
It's
hell.
so massive. It's so massive it can't stand up.
Oh my God. All right, I'm pull that over too. Oh my God.
This was what was going on during your Friday night party. She's sending me and Jen all these pictures.
Oh my
Oh my
God, Jen,
God,
I
not that.
can't show that one. I cannot show that picture. Jennifer Ann. Oh
I can't.
my God. Hold on. Let me get the other pictures first. Look at this pig. That's a pig. Oh my God.
That- I'm gonna call him Bacon.
Is that a oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. I cannot show that picture. I don't believe. All right, where's the other picture?
Show the butter cow. That is all butter. Just think of what Jen would do to that thing.
I don't think she could eat that whole thing of butter in one sitting. Nobody could.
Nobody could, but she would try.
Oh my
Y'all, look
God.
at her.
Jennifer. That should be the logo for that. Look at yum.
Holy cow. Man, is that bull. Wow.
I can't show
Whew.
that. I cannot show that. Oh my God,
I
Jen.
just
Jen,
I just want to know,
look at
and
this.
Kelsey never asked me. I wanted to know if that was actually a contest for the fair on the size of the
His junk in the trunk is hanging loose. That cow is. I cannot show that.
say it's dragging on the ground.
It's dragging on the ground. What do you do when your Winky's dragging on the ground like that? Good Lord.
But we're getting all these pictures Friday night during your Halloween stream. Me and Jen are getting these dying. I was
Oh my
like,
God. Oh my
Miss
word.
Uge Gabachi or whatever
Is down on
wandering
the
around.
farm.
Yeah, wandering around the Iowa State Fair with all
She's
the
Mrs. Old McDonald. Oh my God. So, yeah, you don't need your Winky getting shaved. That wouldn't be good. That's painful. That's totally painful. So, but okay. Well, that's interesting on that front. All right, let me jump over here. Let me check the community file real quick and just I know I didn't fully update, but I know I can highlight a couple things here, Doug. Oh, I don't want to take that off. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is still Nick's show on here. I don't think I updated. It is. Nick's show was great tonight. If you didn't see it, please go back and rewatch it. Check it out. It was great to get to know Nick. He's been in the community a long time. If you're new to him, be great to get to know him. Next week is show number 99. 99. Kelsey is like the
90.
Beverly Hillbillies at the fair. That's great. What was the name of the Beverly Hillbillies? Ellie Mae. Ellie Mae Elizabeth. That's who it is. So, um, the next show will be Nice Work, Pal. Jim and Dawn, very nice people. And that is going to be show number 99, everybody. That is next Sunday night. I am so proud of this show and these ladies, all that have been on it. To do show 100 is just
Can,
great.
can I ask about that? Show
Yes,
100?
yes, please ask about it.
Is there a guest?
Well, yeah,
No, seriously, is there a guest for that night?
yes, there will be guests.
Okay.
We have not written it yet.
Okay. I feel, and I'm sure all the viewers out there would love for all the ladies to interview you.
That's nobody needs to hear about me. Everybody's heard enough about me. Everybody's heard enough about me.
You get them on some silly questions, pal, and I think they can return the favor for the 100th show.
They can return the favor all the time if they like. They're all pretty smart and quick whipped. So,
I got my little pizza.
oh, that's nice. Is that the dog's toy?
Yeah.
Or is it Doug's toy?
Belinda does that, and I come running.
See, there you go.
We did oh, you already did one.
Yeah, we have
That's
a play.
right.
Doug, we have a playlist, and you can go
I
back
know.
and watch all the past shows.
It's on podcast too.
It's on podcast as well, Doug, that you can go back and listen to podcasts if you were driving half naked around your yard. Morgan, I came to say love the magic. Well, welcome in, Morgan. Thank you for joining. See, Jen's on it that quick. She's on it. Show number 32.
Jeez, oh man.
She's quick as a whip, man. I love it. Love
Don't
it.
you have anything to do?
She
Don't
just
you have anything better to do?
she's got a lot of things in her life to do, but she's on top of it with her game with all this. We got a bunch of stuff coming up on the channel that have been some great ideas that have been provided that we're going to do some stuff. Like one of the things is we're going to fix this stream elements thing. I'm going to get it to where the baseball things are on baseball streams, football are on football, and we're going to make some Disney ones that are less of that because once that was brought to my attention about that, I realized how stupid that looks and I can't stand it. So I want to fix it. So more to come. News comes back Friday night news and merch this week. Can't wait to sit with my friends again and get back on the actual news and merch show. We're going to update the under 1,000. We're going to update the race to 100K. We
Are
got a
we
lot of
doing the
stuff.
wheel?
We've got a wheel for the prizes from the
Mhm.
event, and I've got to give away a prize from all the new people that came in the other night. I'm going to pick one of those people out from a wheel and give them a prize too. Here, let me see if I could also give you something new, Doug. I think I got something new for you. Well, that's the pictures. Oh, Preston's asleep,
What's up, Dave?
I think. I wonder if he's asleep. I'm gonna find out. He might raise hell with me in a minute. If he answers the phone, hello, then I'm gonna hear crap. Food and wine menus, yes. Jen, thank you for the reminder. We got to get into that. See what I mean? On it. I'm only gonna let it ring 3 times. Okay. He's asleep. So I can't give you. I got a couple good things that I want to share. Let me see if I can get to one of them. I'll at least give you one today. Share. Broadcast Mac. Let me pull this over. Doug, I'll let you. Here's something that's kind of cool. Let me do this.
If
I
it's
got to.
Stitch,
Huh?
I'm
No,
gonna
you know what?
come through this
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna wait till later.
strangle.
I'm gonna wait. Food and wine news. We're gonna do Dave Averino. Good to see you, buddy. Friday night, we got a lot. We got a lot to get back on track, and I'm excited. Can't wait for that. I am going to set up an Insomniacs hangout in the next week. I'm going to work on this tomorrow and figure it out. We're going to get together, hang out, talk some Disney, talk some fun. I've got friends that have asked to come on and be a part of that. Mouse Talk wants to come in. Was talking with him.
Hmm.
Some of the other friends that were down in the parks were inquiring about, hey, I've heard about your hangouts. They seem kind of fun. If you'd like me to come on, I'd love to be a part of it. So that'll be kind of cool. Brittany, Brittany Loree, I wanted to kill her. So I went down and saw her, said hello, right? She was doing her photography deal with Doug. And I didn't see her walk up the street. And I'm going down the street with me and Steve, Preston, Casey, somebody else. She comes running out of nowhere, screaming at the top of her lungs, Pete McDevitt paparazzi. And she's got the camera and she's just clicking away. She took like 100 pictures. I was like, Steve goes, what the heck is that? I was like, I was like, so
That would have been great to
she was
see.
all she got to say hi to Jen because I happened to be going over stuff for the Triple C show with Jen when I saw her, and she was all excited. So she's good people. She loves hanging over here with us, and you know what? We're all about that. Good people. So hangouts
Yep.
coming Thursday. This is happening. John Coulter, who is an incredible Disney artist. He actually made those ears right there for Disney that they were selling, which is pretty special. He's an incredible artist from the Festival of the Arts. He is a actor. He is a former model. He is got it going on with everywhere. He knows a ton of people out in California. I was having conversations with him, and he's like, yeah, I was talking to Stamos the other day. I'm like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah,
So he's in that type of realm. He's going to be our guest on a special Thursday night edition, August 21st, coming up. Uh, Jen says, yes, I agree. He's got it going on. It's going to be good. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow and Tuesday for me to get with Jen and finalize it. But we are excited to sit down and talk with John. Um, this is going to be, it's just going to be a good one. You need to put it on your calendar. If you like the artist, you like the arts, John brings a lot more to the table with everything that he does.
it's
And
going to
then
be awesome.
following up September 30th, this one is one I am just overwhelmed about. We've been working on Jason Ratner for close to a year, and he is an incredible artist. His work that he does with all of his phantasmic stuff is just through the roof. I was actually, when I was down there this weekend, I actually was in the art store and actually had the guy working there pull me aside and go, Jason Ratner's incredible. I heard you mentioning him. He goes, he's going to be down here in 2 weeks. I said, well, we're interviewing him. So this is the guy that works inside the art shop. He is the lead cast member for the place, right? And we are
Hmm.
looking at, he's also a former cast member. Thank you, there, Sierra. So I'm sitting there talking to this gentleman. I think his name was Matthew. And I paused or muted for a second. I said, Matthew, I said, just to let you know, my partner and I, Jen, have this show called Disney Dialogues, and we do it on YouTube. I know I can't give you a card or anything, but my channel name, you can search it. I said, here's a list off the top of my head of the artists that we've interviewed. And I started out with Fenway Fan. I went to Dave Everino that we interviewed. I talked about Shane Grammer, and then started going up Martin Shu, and then Scooter and Noah, and started going through the list. And the guy just looked at me and said, "How did you guys pull that off?" He said, because we've had news publications in here trying to get to some of those people, and they weren't able to get that. I said, go back and check out my channel, check out the interviews. I was like, I think that you'll be surprised. I said, I'll be back down in November, and I'll come find you and see if you checked it out and see what you thought of it. But he was just blown out of the water. He's like, as he's doing the list, he goes, I'm sitting here thinking, he goes, almost every artist that you stated is on this wall in this building right now. Yeah. The one that wasn't, that he was blown away by, was RC. I'd interviewed RC a long time ago. He's like, that guy, nobody gets to interview him. He never does interviews. It's like, well, I was like, go back and check out our shows. And I said, we're just getting started. I said, because we're going to be back down here in at the first of the year, and we're going to meet a bunch of people that we want to follow up with. We've got a list, and I'm sure that will grow. But September 30th, he's a former cast member. He's a great family guy. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be good. Shade Room Runway, Tuesday night. Shade Room Runway, Tuesday night. Doug, yes, he's already dancing there on there. I'm not. You kind of look like Rick from the Pawn Stars right there. Got that kind of Rick look. Just saying.
Well,
Yeah, maybe he's your doppelganger.
maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's
I already have
Kelsey. Kelsey, somebody showed her that giant pig, and she's excited. And there's Jen. Somebody showed her all that butter, and she's excited. And Doug is ready to dance. You guys did a great job of getting a lot of pictures at the meetup. There were so many great bounding. Oh my God, the bounding was fantastic. There was a lot of people that were dressed up nice, and the corner of the room where everybody was doing their social media event again,
Mm.
2 years in a row. Bang, that was a hit, and I can't wait to see what you guys are discussing. And for some reason, you asked me to be there, so I will be there, bringing
It
nothing
was
but
your
everything. Yeah, but it's going to be good. You guys are great. I love what you do. So that's going to be fun. What time is Shade Room Runway? 7 p.m. on Tuesday, the 19th, 2 days from now. Is he pawning blankets? No, he's collecting blankets for Belinda.
No.
I actually bought a blanket this weekend. There you go. There you go. So this is going to be great. Make sure you're there, guys. Tuesday night over on Doug's channel. Debbie dropped the link. Go over there and check it out. If you haven't seen it, if you're new to this, go over and check it out. I think you'll be appreciative of everything going on there. And of course, because Stacy Rogers is here, I need to put up a picture that gets her all riled up. It's a Stacy Rogers picture. Don't forget that Joel is still working on the first Elf. It's his short film, still in production. Shade Room is my time to shine. Yes, you do shine on Shade Room, Jeff. You are absolutely phenomenal in the chat. And please be there on Tuesday. You are great over there. Don't forget, he's working on tonight now. Hold on.
And
Long before I would be known as the Santa Claus, there is a wondrous place. There is a magical fable about the first elf. It's a short film.
We had a problem here. I got to get off here real quick.
okay.
Doug, take over for a minute.
Yep. Oh,
Fudge.
yeah, Jeff, we need you in there Tuesday. So Tina Marie, no pulling fire alarms on Tuesday. That's a no-no. So yeah, Joel Payne. If you missed that interview, it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. This man is so talented. No problem. I'm telling you, you better not. Jeff wants to be in the chat for Tuesday. Welcome to the Late Night Doug Show. Yeah, Late Night Doug Show. And what do you say? We'll just go all night and go right into coffee talk. How's that?
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Not. No, yeah, it'd be something. It'd be like this.
Hold on. You're in charge. I'll be right back.
People watching me sleep. All right, I'm in charge. So there were a lot of fun people at the Halloween party tonight. All Aboard with Blake was live tonight from the party. Park Pass TV. The Nerd Herders were live. They were at the party. So the Halloween parties have kicked off in the middle of August. Don't know why. More money, I guess. What's the time you start your coffee talk? That's all right, Jill. Does anybody have any questions for me? I normally don't do a Q&A, but for those of you who missed it, I did get a birthday gift today. It is a Donald Duck over-the-shoulder bag, and he signed it. It says Donald Duck #1. So
You really think he's number one?
he is #1. He is #1, and anybody that wants to argue that, I'll take them down, take them out.
I got him number 8.
Oh, okay. Doug, how many squirrels are in your yard? We started the year with 5, but I've only been seeing 2 lately. I think they kind of moved on or got run over on the road. I don't know what. Yeah, Joel Payne is staring right at Jen. That's right. But we still have the 2 groundhogs. They're still out there. It's weird. Our trees have already started losing leaves
Oh yeah.
because it's been so dry here. That all the trees are dying already.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah.
I don't wish that to
So our
happen.
fall foliage is going to be early. Right into your soul. Yep.
Stacy doesn't mind that.
So Pete
So
mentioned this is your yes. This is my last full time. I'm gonna pop in periodically. I go back to work next Monday. I will have to be getting up at like 4:30 in the morning. So, in fact, this week I start Thursday with work. I got to get up early. So Friday night or Wednesday night, I won't be around for Insomniacs.
yeah, work takes precedent, whether it's regular work, stupid work, new work,
Stupid.
mandated work, whatever it is. It's you got to pay the bills,
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the
Well,
clubhouse, Brian Alvarez.
I got a lot of pent up aggression
Okay.
that I got to get out on these kids. So.
Oh Jesus, Doug. What else we got? We had
Football
some game
draft.
football draft. Football drafts are what do I have tomorrow? Oh, come on, don't tell me you're gonna stick on me.
19th and 20th. See, you don't say that I'm on it.
Um 19th and 20th football drafts. They're both
Yeah.
they're both the Disney ones. That's yep, that's gonna keep me going, jumping around.
Do you have
Fudge.
another one tomorrow?
No. I think I just lost a computer. Oh my god, come on. Yeah, 19th and 20th. I got
So,
2 of them with that.
yeah, I drive kindergarten through 12th.
I
Yep.
got the NFC branch on the 19th, and I'm pretty sure
You got mine on the 20th.
yours on the 20th. So Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and then I've got one Tuesday and Wednesday of the following week.
Okay.
So
Detroit is welcome in.
oh my god. So we'll see how that goes. I just kicked out of my own stream over here. Hello, Sean. Welcome in. See how it goes. So yeah, we got that this week.
It's going to be a fun week.
Let me pull up who's in those leagues. I'm not going to stream them live. I was originally thinking about that, but it's just going to be too much. I've got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Doug has a CDL license for bus. I do. I
So
do. I keep it. I keep the highest license that I can. Um, the only things I can't drive is a tractor trailer and the accordion style buses. I could drive a double decker bus.
nice, nice. All right, there we go. In the first league, first division, in this draft, I have to look. This draft is um, 8:19 after your show at 8 o'clock. This draft is, and the teams in this one are. Hello, Spaceship Ears. Welcome in. Producer Preston, Ken, the bearded guy Ken that used to do my football streams. He's in
Mm-hmm.
this league. Magical Mike, Magic Adventures, Mike of Magic Adventures. Cakes is in this division. Sean Urban is in this division. Love and Diz World, Craig is in this division. Corey of Living in Diz. Derek of D&G Explorers. Keith Winter is in this division. Jennifer's son Jacob is in this division. Ron Caruso in this division. Ken's son Mason. Your brother is in this division, Steve,
Scallywag.
who gave me a ride to the airport today. And Ken of Lily's Life is in that division.
Nice.
So good group there. Oh, come on. Stop.
Fred, 28 years.
Oh, I can't get it to work right now. Oh, no wonder. Hit the right buttons. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a problem. Sorry, Doug. It's
No, you're fine. I'm trying to look it up for you.
do not kick me out. My mouse pad wants to highlight everything now. And it's not letting me pick up anything. Did I just kick myself out of the own stream? Might have. Oh, come on. All right. I do not want to have to. CBS
Are
Sports
you a
One.
Baltimore Ravens fan? Yes, he is, Matt. Nobody's perfect.
Where?
Okay. All I have is names. I don't have all I have is team names.
I'm trying to figure out why it's like kicked me out. Oh my God, it kicked me out completely. Mother. Just bear with me. I'm getting some ads up here left and right. Get rid of that. Oh boy. Yes, man, I am. Get this garbage off my screen. Fantasy. Let me log in.
Hey, Annie. Annie, thanks for your help tonight with the football stream.
Log in. Continue. It kicked me out completely. Hello, Annie. Welcome in. All right, there, I got it back up. All right, the second division. Close. I don't need commissioner stuff. I get down to the managers. The draft for this one is the 20th at 8 o'clock. And in this division, it's me, Dave Houston, who is Dre Houston, who's a OG of the community. It's her husband. Mike Calvert, who is filling in, new fill-in person, from Michael Plays Guitar. Bryson Rains from For the Love of the Mouse. You, Bay Lake Zippers, Doug. Jim from More Sunshine, Please. Paul Engel is in this division. Justin Sanudo is in the division. Mandy's in it in our division. Jennifer of Magic Adventures, she's in this division. Tracy Alexander, that's everybody should know Tracy. That's he's in. Nick, Movie Mania Nick is in this division. Joey D is in this division, and Dave of Brandy and Dave. So we'll have the drafts. Both teams will play up through the Super Bowl in week 17, and the two winners will play against each other. We've had a lot of fun doing that over the years. And, I just, with doing, I can't do everything at once with all the streams we have going and everything. Algorithm's already going crazy. Did I see Kenzie Days got engaged? No, I didn't see that, Jen. Thank you for letting me know. Interesting.
I didn't see that either.
I had no idea about that. Congratulations. Matt's a good guy. Those two have been together, God, what, 5, 6 years, 7 years, maybe? It's got to be up there. So
it was before COVID.
Before COVID and college and all that. So, man, congratulations to those two. We hope that sincerely hopes that worked out for them. 100%. Love those guys. Very nice people. So, one of the Ravens tight end got hurt. Sorry, they're showing some of the injuries from the Cowboys game. So,
don't talk about tight ends with Molly in here.
Don't talk about what?
Tight ends with Molly in here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading Stacy's comment of 5 years. So that's happy for them. Molly says Tina likes tight ends, and Annie's laughing. So we got everybody going there. With that. So good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. What else we got? Tomorrow, you got tomorrow morning, you've got coffee talk.
I do.
And will Steve be in on that or no?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, Steve, his schedule is going to allow him to be on right at the beginning, and then he has to head out at like 9:20 every day, unless he's in a meeting. Like Friday, he was in a meeting.
Well, that's good stuff. Good stuff. He was nice enough to take us over to the airport, which was awesome.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, we had a good time hanging out with him, talking for a little bit. He needs to vacuum the back of his Jeep. It's full of sand. And he was showing me that some of it was Myrtle Beach sand, some of it was this sand, some of this was Key West sand. Yes, he was identifying the sand. So.
Oh yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
That's
good stuff.
So I have a camp chair, okay?
Okay.
And it's one of them folding camp chairs, and it's a bigger one for big sized people. So I left it down there at his house like 3 years ago. I said, just keep this here. I have one at home. I
Mm-hmm.
said, just keep this one here. Then I don't have to keep taking it back for it. So I did. You know what that turd did?
What?
He would take it to the beach every weekend and use it.
Really?
This thing, he ended up buying me a brand new one now because he had demolished this chair.
We didn't see the chairs. He had them bolted in underneath. We saw a boogie board.
Oh yeah.
You know, he said he likes to boogie.
Oh, he goes to the beach probably, and it's only about 45 minutes from where he lives.
Hello, Jennifer
So
Caruso. Welcome in. That's pretty cool.
yeah, he'll go over there on like a Saturday morning and he'll just lay there all day. That's why his skin is like that leathery brown. That's all he does.
Hey, good for him. He was asking me about, if I had ever thought about moving down there and everything. I said, yeah. I said I've taken a lot of thought into that, and not saying it won't happen, not saying it will, but wouldn't mind it. Kind of told him it something I have to think about.
He's trying to
Because
get me to buy his house down there.
I think that's where he might have been going with it. He tried to see if I was interested in buying a house down there. I think his house thing, but I was like, no, I'm not doing anything this week, Steve. So
The housing market down there is just so crazy.
yeah,
It's still
way
ridiculous.
overpriced, way
Yep.
overpriced. You know, Hey, if I ever moved down there, just I'd want to have enough where family comes down, you got plenty of room for them.
Yeah.
That would be my thing. Kind of like that's what Kelly did originally with moving down there until he took in Steve and was nice enough to help Steve. So
Not yet. Not yet, Stacy, I don't think.
no, he hasn't got anyone to buy that. And we were driving by stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, I've got timeshare over here at this and timeshare over here at this." I was like, okay. They were all different. I got timeshare right by SeaWorld. I'm like, why? Well, this place is incredible. I was like, what are you looking at out your room? Just the tank, the fish? He couldn't answer that for me. He couldn't answer that. So, but all right. Well, check out Doug in the morning, guys. 9 o'clock over on his channel. He does a great job. Highlights all of the people going this week. Again, reiterating the important shows on my path right now. You've got Shade Room Runway Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Talking about all the dress and attire. If you didn't see the bounding that was done, you need to check out Shade Room Runway. Then Jen and I have John Coulter on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. That's a specialty stream. Looking forward to that and sitting down and talking with him and getting to know everything about him and his career. It's another name added to our list of incredible people from the Festival of the Arts that we have gotten to talk with, and we're just getting started. Hey Pete, met you on the bus going to All Star Sports last night. Love staying up with you. Welcome in, Sam. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's
Jennifer,
nice to meet
my new bag.
you. Who are you showing that to? Caruso?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in, Sam. He was on the bus, and we got to meet him and did picture with him and all that kind of stuff. So, welcome to our community, Sam. Let's see here. So those are
Monday night
Tuesday.
football.
Yeah, I'm doing Monday Night Football tomorrow night, right? I got that going. I'll be doing Monday Night Football. Probably a full game. I've been getting to the third quarter in these games in the preseason, and it's usually been blowouts. And half the people we know, I don't know who these people are that are playing, and it's Flag City and everything else. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Um, Streaming from the parks this week. Walt will be live this week coming up
Mm-hmm.
this next weekend. I'm trying to think of partner channels. Baker, if you didn't get a chance, Baker did a stream. He interviewed the pin guy from Main Street USA for so many years, who worked for Disney. He interviewed him this week. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm going to go back and watch the replay. I dropped people into there. If you didn't get a chance to see the Disney Baker stream on that, please go back and check it out. He's very proud of that interview, and I'm looking forward to watching it. I know that Ivone will be back out next weekend in the parks. Sure, Jeff will be out on Thursday in the parks. I think Carlos is doing something this week. I don't know. Check out partner channels are all listed on the front of the channel. Front of it, you can check them out. Highland Dorset, and of course Jennifer Caruso is down there on Tuesdays in the
Hmm.
afternoon and in the evening. You can check her out down there as well. So, Doug, final thought. It's 12:12. I like being done by 12:15, so everybody can go to their respective bedrooms, start tallying down for the night to get ready for another day.
Or doing something else. Anyway, listen, it has been an absolute blast to do this with you this summer. Um,
Thank you.
we've had a lot of fun, a lot of good times. It's not going to end. Like I said, if I'm off on a Monday, you know, I'll
The
see.
invite is always there.
Yep. And I love coming on here, hanging out, talking Disney, talking. Normally, we talk new streamers that we found.
Right.
Tonight, we didn't, because Pete was traveling most of the day. But yeah, I mean, it's been my pleasure to come on here and have a good time, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Hold on. To the person who just texted me, so did I. I'll call you tomorrow. Um, Doug, it's been great sitting here talking with you and hanging out and having someone else to bounce things off of as we take this crusade that we're continuing to do to try to bring the magic of Disney home to as many people that are interested as possible, to try to open
Hmm.
up the insights to many new creators that bring the magic in their own way. Your favorite creator may just be somebody we're going to talk about next week. And that's a cool thing. We've had great success in the last couple months here. Obviously, the biggest thing, obviously, that really took us going was, and I think it just hit. A matter of fact, hold on, let me see something. That short that we had that just took off. That's wow. Nick's video's up over 200,000 views now. Holy cow! Um, the short that we had that took off was ridiculous. It's a million views. I officially have a video with a million views. Right there.
Nice.
Yeah. It's actually got, technically, it's got 1.1 million. Um, you know,
Awesome.
it's a very nice comment by Jen right there. Um,
Yep.
I have a video with a million views. That's crazy.
So that's awesome.
I never ever, when I started this thing, thought that I would say I have a video that has a million views on it. Um, and that's actually one that I filmed. It's one that a video that I did on that one down there
Good.
at the Christmas party. So I'm forever grateful to all those people who provided content for us on here. Our friends over in the UK with Nick and Claire, Baker, who's puts up some, Chris, who's done a bunch for me. Of course, Casey, who's done the bulk of the Friday stuff, and then Dave out in California, and Chris out in California, who no longer do it, but helped us with that for the content that we have. We're just trying to make everybody see that you can get up each morning, you can choose to be happy.
Yep.
You can find people on this internet. We were all warned about, oh, watch out at the internet, watch at this, you're going to get burned. There's creeps out there. You know what? There's people out there in everything you go into. It doesn't matter where you're at. But I know one thing. I've met a lot of good people through here.
Hmm.
I've met people that I am closer to now than I've been to ever forever in my life. You know, I I sit there and I look at the uh the fact of, like, today. I scooted around the park, I guess is to say, and hung out with Myers for a little bit, and hung out with Steve for a bunch of it, and hung out with Walt over there at the parks for a little bit today. And we I wanted to see and say hello to Pam, but I couldn't get to her, and we had to get out of there. And I didn't ride one ride. I didn't go to one show. I spent 4 hours at the park and had an amazing time. You
Yeah.
know, and that's the what this thing brings to us. And
Right.
we should cherish it because I say it all the time. Tell people that matter to you that they matter to you. I don't mind saying it. I said I love you to 10 or 12 people today. Said it to Kelly. Said it to Ivoon. Said it to
Yep.
Walt. A lot of people. And
At the Walt.
yeah, I look. I love Walt. He's a good guy. You know,
It's a great.
he came
Walt is a great.
over. He finished his stream and came looking for us to hang out with us.
Yep.
That's what friends do. And this social media platform has given us the chance and the opportunity to have that. Is it perfect? By no means. You know, are
No.
there ups and downs? Is there drama? Yeah, there. It's just is what it is. That's you have that in life. I had that in baseball with the moms and dads with baseball, and they had nothing to do with social media. So, but just value those times, Doug. It's been awesome sitting with you. The invitation's always open for Sundays. You know, and go out and support your friends. That's a key thing. Go out and support
Absolutely.
your friends. Hell,
Absolutely.
I look at Lily and look at how much happiness she brings in my life just seeing her do her thing, you know. So that was, seeing her was amazing. Welcome in, military fans. Um, um, Goofy J, if you want to know who's streaming tomorrow, watch Doug. He'll tell you. Everybody's streaming. He'll tell you. Joe Brasha
Yep.
says we always tell our daughters when they are leaving or saying goodbye on the phone that we love them. Never want to have their last memory if something happens to be anything other than that. I second that. I second that
Mhm.
because I witnessed that firsthand. I
Mhm.
witnessed that firsthand when I collapsed in here. You know, I mean, I could have been gone and never realized that I was gone because I never realized that I was in a coma. I don't even remember that. The last thing I remember is sitting down here with the dog saying, telling my people in Germany that I'd call them in the morning when it was, later in the day, their time. And I remember laying down with the dog. And then after that, I remember waking up in the hospital with a bunch of crazy people around me and bandaged up and, being hit with, well, we had to give you last rites twice. And we had to amputate this and amputate that. Or actually, it started, it started out with, you're not going to be happy about this. That was what was first said to me. Well, did I have a choice in the matter at that point? You know, but cherish those people, everybody. It's a
Yep.
good thing. It's a good thing. And if you're watching our channel and you're part of it, whether you're a member, whether you're a subscriber, we prefer you be a subscriber, whether you're a ninja watcher, whether you watch just the triple C's. Hey, K Wilby, whether you watch just the triple C's or just this show or just our Friday night show, whether you watch all of them, whether you check out the videos that we put up here to try to continue the algorithm to us, whether you join us for sports where it's nice for me to never have to worry when I have Doug there overlooking and seeing everything that's kind of going on and doing that. Whatever reason you're here, we're just glad you are. There's value in you. We appreciate you. We hope you'll consider come back and go see our friends. Doug tomorrow morning, Doug Shade Room Runway on Tuesday. Those are two important things to me. Caruso Thursday, Caruso Tuesday, and all of our other partner channels. See Caruso in the afternoon, Doug in the evening. So, um, Kay Wilby, real quick. Kay Wilby donated to the channel earlier tonight on Triple C's. She did a gifting of membership. I want to say thank you to Kay for
Yep.
doing that and many others. And to all those, Mr. Thibodeau did it earlier for me on the streams. We're just grateful. I hope everyone knows that does this channel that we are humbly grateful. And as by we, I say Press and I, because, we take and use the benefits that you give us to do the things we need to do. But we're grateful. I say thank you because it's your money that you're believing and investing in us. But it's never expected. A lot of people use this terminology, but it's the right one. I'm stealing it from Josh from years ago because I thought it was brilliantly said. Never expected, always appreciated, but please never feel that that's what you have to do. I talk about things that are going on in my life or things that happen, and I let people know things because that's what I do, you know, because you guys are kind of an extended family to me. And that's the way I look at it. So I don't mind sharing some of the ups and downs. But the only time that I'm looking to try to get some support from you, if you want to do something, is when we do our charity stuff. Because if you have money that you've put aside for charity, all I ask is that you consider at least look at what we're doing and consider it. That's where that's the only thing I really focus on funds, because we did something special, Doug. We as a community raised 12,500 or something. I don't know. It's something like that. It's up there near 12.5 for soldiers in need. And
Yep.
we've got a lot of soldiers in our community, you know, a lot of soldiers in our community
Yep.
that are retired, a lot of families in our community where moms and dads were soldiers that stood for our country. So for our community to be able to put to that, nobody, we far exceeded our goal this year. Thank you to everybody. If you have something at the end of the year, or you have a company that wants to put toward it, we're going to leave it open through the end of the year, and it'll change over at the first of the year, and we'll start over again. And whatever we do, whether it's $1 or $1 million, whatever we do, that's more money than they had to help those people. So that's good. And I'll finish with this, since we're talking this stuff on a fun night tonight, on a Sunday night. Take care of yourself if you're listening to me. Don't wait till it's too late to figure something out. If you have something going on, get to a doctor. Figure it out. Okay? Figure it out. Go and do what you got to do to be here, because we want you here. We want you to be here. The worst days, and I've lived it, is when you get that phone call that somebody in the community has passed away. Those days suck, you know. So take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. We want you here. If you like what we're doing, you're welcome here all the time, ninja or not. And I'll even get Doug to give you a cheese ball next time you come in. Doug, cheese balls for everybody on Friday night. Come prepared. There you go. We're set. Everybody will get a cheese ball. Doug will throw a cheese ball to the camera, and you got to catch it and let us know you caught it. Boy, Belinda's going to be mad when there's a lot of cheese balls on the floor. So, all right. Good. Oh,
Between me and Cooper, we'll eat them.
yeah, that's true. Doug, let me give you a little something. You never know what you might say. Let's start out with. Let's start out with this one.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Well, hey there! You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Oh my! Can't wait for you to see.
What's up, everyone? This is Steve from Steve's World, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey, it's Tim and Jen Tracker, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Kelly.
And Mama.
From Myers and the Mouse. And you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hey friends, it's Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Monorail Molly from the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat, and you're watching the Pete McDevitt Show.
Hello, this is Jennifer Caruso coming to you from the Magic Kingdom. You're watching the Pete McDevitt Show, and we'll be right back.
Hey everyone, it's the Dapper Danielle. We are having a magical day here in Epcot, and you are watching the Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure you like, subscribe.
Hey, we love Danielle. Did you realize that was Brian Hall?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you missed it. I know you were moving. I wasn't sure if you heard it. How awesome was that for him to do that for me?
That's pretty cool. Did he do anybody else?
You just have to wait and see what
No?
you may. There may also be a social media creator, a YouTuber, who has well in excess of 150,000 followers, who also did a bumper for me last night. Came to me, found me, and said, "Let me do a bumper." So that may be coming.
Oh.
On that note, here's Joel Payne one more time for Stacy. There you go, Stacy. Have fun with that.